I am going to put it back on. So I can do that while talking about our next item, because you know what we're about to see is the Danya effect. Jacqueline Mormon, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You are so fabulous. But first, in this hour of MarlaWynne, you are going to see this beautiful tie front dress. We have a couple colors available for you. It's on sale right now, $30 off. And with our flex pay, that means you're going to be getting it home for $23 and change. Wow, that's fantastic. The dark chambray is a beautiful color. There it is right there. It's kind of like a light gray, just kind of a wonderful sunrisey denim. I love it. And then we have our prairie sand and the black. 3 colors to choose from, extra, extra small to 3X. Again, home for $23 and change. And I love the length on it too. It's a really demure length that invites any shoe. So very versatile, very wearable. That'll be coming up in our hour. But our first item is really an entire look. And when Marla says, I'm gonna help you out, here's the top, here's the pant, you put them together, it's fabulous, you listen, you listen. So here is the navy in our crinkle sleeveless top. I just had someone silently tell me, take off your jacket. And I'm like, girl, anything for you, Bria. Okay, I'm wearing it in what we're calling the mustard. You're seeing I believe Danya's wearing the size large in the deep indigo, and I'm wearing the medium in both the top and the pant in the mustard. We do have sizes extra, extra small to 3X, but the one color you're not seeing right now on the model is truly the new neutral. I mean, I think olive is the new black. It's such a stunning color. This is what we're actually calling olive gray, and there is a bit of a gray tone to it. And you're looking at about a 25-inch length. It's a lyocell nylon. Ooh, wow, fancy pants. And we have a full lining in it. So you have a fully lined top with, of course, the overlay here. And you know what I love? It's just giving you that texture that always makes you look a little more finished, a little bit more put together. Because if you have a bit of texture, it always elevates your entire look. And I love that she gave you the head to toe on this. We do have Marla with us, I believe, on Teams today. There she is. Ooh, Marla, you look fantastic.
Well, not only did we do head to toe on this, there's a little matching shirt that goes with it, but I wanted to show it to you, like breaking it up so you could actually see it, because green, the olive gray that we're using in there, we've used since the beginning, and it's a color I love. But I got to tell you what my new black is. It's everybody's. Marla, we knew this. We didn't, like how I missed this, you know, email, I don't know. But all of a sudden, I'm all about the indigos and the navies and kind of getting out of my usual black hole of a wardrobe. So I'm rocking it in this color, which is what I consider my new black. But apparently everyone on my team kind of rolled their eyes and went, Marla, navy's been like a black forever, and you just, thanks for catching up. So.
But it looks
You're welcome,
great.
everybody.
Well, part of the reason people
Hi, Danya. You look great in that.
Doesn't she look beautiful? And I think that's why people love this versus the black, because sometimes black can be a very extreme tone and very stark, but the navy gives that elegance and that deep, rich color tone while still being a little bit softer on skin tones. And it looks great on Danya. And there is that olive gray on Jamie. She's wearing it in the 1X with the new black over it.
So, well, she's wearing a clipped art piece over it, which I love, but I'm not sure if I'm mixing olive gray and navy. I'm mixing more navies and olive grays with whites. For example, I've got a great little jacket that we did in the last hour that I was on in chiffon, and I love mixing that up too. But we've really brought you head to toe dressing, so hopefully we can get someone out there with the matching shirt that I'm wearing, because you've got a tank, you've got a matching shirt, and you've got the pant. Now, I will tell you that I was worried about see-through, so I did a little lining on the little top and the pants. I don't need it in the shirt. I've worn it without anything, and then I wear it when I want to wear it like a little jacket. I wear it like that. But there's so many different pieces that you can wear over that crinkle top. But for those of you who really love the concept of Garanimals for grown-ups, which translates into, I put the whole thing together for you. It's really simple. You're going to pick your palette and find those coordinating pieces within the collection if you want to. So the navy is obviously going to go with a million different options. We've got a little chiffon jacket that would look great over it. I'll slip it on for you. We have the matching shirt that should go over that. We have the same matching shirt to go over the olive gray. So we've really, and the color that you're wearing as well. So there's all different ways to mix and match this depending on how you want to style it. Like I've got a little white from our 2-pack tank on.
Looks
But
great.
you can take the white chiffon and throw it over the navy or the olive gray, and it's a great combination, and you can mix up those textures. There is a dyed to match lining, which I debated about because honestly, in the pant, maybe. I didn't even need it, but I was there because just in case, what if I was wrong? So you've got a little lining. It's super lightweight. And can you guys go in? Yeah, look at that. First of all, this crinkle is amazing because much like our plissé, and unlike my entire body, it comes pre-wrinkled. It didn't wrinkle with time. You know, it's just, it stays this wonderful crinkly texture. And what I love about that is it gives you a surface interest that goes beyond, you know, for example, you could definitely put this with a little printed top, no problem. But you can also wear it solids or mixing textures. So think about that as we go through it, what you would wear as your third piece to go with it. I'm going to keep on the blouse because I love it. And I want you guys to know that we have it. So hopefully, I asked them if they could bring one out to you, Natasha, just so you'd have it to style with, because it's a really great head-to-toe look, right? Because you get this great little blouse that's really
I don't
easy
think we
fit,
have
right?
it here, Marla. I don't
Well,
think we
that is
have it. I don't think we
tragic.
have it in the show, and I haven't seen her anywhere backstage.
Well, I'm wearing it because I love it. So just so you know, ladies, if you like that top or you like the bottoms,
If you can
go
give
on
us
to
the item number, we'll
hsn.com.
drop it in and make sure
All
that
right.
our viewers at home
Lexi
can make
will
sure
look
to
it up
shop
for
it.
you.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, no problem. And if you did love the top that we have Jamie wearing, it is coming up later in the hour. It's a floral jacquard shirt. So we have that in these same color tones. There's also a really fun two-tone colorway that's like a cream and a white. That'll be coming up in that hour. We're getting that one home for under $25. But you can't have the top without the pants. So let's move on to these wonderful crinkle woven wide leg pull-on cropped pant. Love the length on these. It is perfect for this fabrication. Around 25 inches length there, extra small 2, 3X. Jamie's wearing the 1X in that olive gray. I'm wearing the medium in the mustard. And then of course we have that deep indigo available as well that Danya has been wearing in the large. These are machine washable. They're totally no fussing and mussing home for $26 and change, but they both have, you know, they all have pockets, 2 fully functioning pockets. Do you see how it could totally work for your office? It could work for the place of worship. It works for the vacation. It works just for the casual days at the beach, or as I do, my lunch vacations. No grin through there.
Your
no
lunch
see-through.
vacations?
Yes.
What is a lunch vacation?
It's when you put on the outfit that you would want to wear on vacation, you wear the jewelry you haven't had a chance to wear, and you go eat seafood somewhere outside, and you are on vacation for 2 hours.
I like this lunch vacation concept. I think I've got to do that. By the way, we got the number of the shirt. It's 897977. So if you want that whole head to toe look, because what I love to do is mix and match these options, right? So that I get the most bang for my buck. There it is. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that. So you can really do a head to toe look. You could have all 3 pieces, but the pant is super comfy. It is an elastic waistband. I am in, what am I in, a medium in this pant? I don't know if I'm a medium or large. I go back and forth, and I will tell you what, Natasha, since I got back from my vacation, I'm in a large. Okay, I'm not surprised. So I ate my way through Europe in the month of March. And if you think I'm kidding, all we did, we're such slugs in my family. We just went from teaching us how to cook the local food class during the day to a place to eat, to a place, like we are foodies that give new meaning to it. So I need clothes that give and take. So what's great about this is I'm in the large. There's room for like more of me, thankfully. I'm getting a little less and less of me, and I appreciate that, but I'm still not back to my fighting weight. I love that we have deep pockets, super important to me. I am obsessed with it. These hit me, they are a crop for me. I'm 5'7¼ and I'm hanging on to the quarter as long as I can. I have noticed though that if I really suck it up, and I really do that, like I can gain some weight. And I whenever I'm out walking the dog, I pretend to do that. And by the time I get home, I'm back to 5'7¼ I can't hold myself with that. It's like, oh man, get that core back working, girl. Quit feeding it and work it. But all three colors are great. The olive gray is something that we have, I think we call it olive gray, or is it olive green that we're calling it?
Olive
Olive gray?
Yep.
Yeah, I love that color.
Me too.
It goes so beautifully with all things white. It pairs beautifully back to whites for the spring and summer. And what's really great is you're going to throw those pants in a drawer. Like if you don't have a lot of closet space and a bunch of drawers, these can go right into the drawer. Lexi, did you do any steaming on these? None. Zero steaming. Out of the bag.
Wow.
Out of the plastic bag. Out of the box in which my entire wardrobe for the month was squished into one box. No steaming. So that's a really great thing about it. This is one of those pants that surrounds your leg but doesn't stick to your leg. Isn't like, I do love a skinny pant, don't get me wrong, and I wear them all summer long, so I'm a hypocrite. But my personal preference is when there is something that just lightly goes around me and doesn't stick to me and doesn't really touch me much. Because in the summer in New York, like the word sticky was invented, I think, August in New York.
Look at how wonderful.
Or no,
this
maybe
line
that
is.
was actually Florida where sticky came
girl,
from in August.
Anywhere on the East Coast, it really is.
Right? It's just awful.
is
Colorado's so
wild.
nice and dry.
You
Isn't
did
it
not
nice? It's
have
a
to
full
make this
dyed
lining
mash.
so beautiful.
No. Well, you know what? I'm not even sure I had to make a lining. We were a little worried because it is such a light fabrication, and we were like, are you going to see through it? But for example, I've got the little top on. I didn't put anything behind it. I didn't line it, and it's fine. In the little top you're wearing, I did line it because it's closer to the body. And, I'm not an exhibitionist, but I'm not particularly prudish about like, hey, this is what's there. The pant you're going to love because you're going to take care of it easily. I'm in the large. I probably would use up all the stretch in the medium. Oops, I just really hit myself with that. But yeah, there's plenty of room in there. So it's a woven, but it's a woven with a lot of stretch, a full pant leg, perfect for these months that are upon us.
Oh, absolutely. And I will mention a bit on that waist circle. You're seeing around, if you are wearing the medium, it's about a 30.5-inch waist, the 3X being about 49.25. But that's, before you have your stretch. It is fully encased, but because it really does almost feel like a chiffon lining in these. The whole pant isn't your stretchy workout pant. It is a little bit more of that structured palazzo, but the real star of the show is the texture, that crinkle texture that of course invites you to live your life and sit down and eat and be on the plane and be wherever you may be, knowing that those wrinkles are naturally going to come in life into your wardrobe. But with the texture here, you're always going to look photo ready, catalog perfect, just like Danya, who just looks spectacular in that navy. Dressing it up with the sandal, they look great with our today's special, like I've been wearing. And I love that we have that item for the third piece as well, if you do want to use the long sleeve item. Now, if you want to find other inspiration for summer style looks, you can check out our Summer in Style page on hsn.com. It has a lot of really wonderful tips and tricks and just some great style inspiration as we come into the summer months. And of course, accessories, fashion, shoes, everything that you would need. And of course, great deals you can't find anywhere else. So just look for Summer in Style on hsn.com. We're not taking a break now, are we? No. We have the shirt. Yes, the shirt. Oh, Carol, you look fantastic. You look fantastic. I love this shirt. I'm gonna move right over here and let you see this. Perfect. Carol is wearing this right now, the cotton blend button-down shirt. She's wearing it in the cloud black. It's kind of your quintessential black, white, striped shirt. I will tell you, I wore this shirt in today, but with the 2 buttons, it's one of Marla's go-to cuts with that beautiful collar there. The structure of this shirt is not only slimming and elevated, it will go with absolutely every pant you have. Whether you're doing denim, whether you're doing the beautiful pant we have coming up later in the hour that Carol is wearing, it's just a wear everywhere and always just have a little bit more of a polish look. So this is the color we're calling the chambray cloud blue. This is the sand cloud. I don't have anything like this. This is very, very pretty. Talk about color theory. And then we have what you just saw on Carol, which is called, again, the cloud black. You're seeing here the quintessential Marla buttons, beautiful here with those mother of pearl buttons. I love these cuffs, basically give you like 6 different ways to wear the sleeves. You will never have enough perfect white shirts. You just won't. It finishes every outfit. If you put together a look and you go, something's not working, switch out your top for this top, and I promise you, you're going to look spectacular. You're getting these home, that can't be right. $16 and change? Fabulous, and they're perfectly reviewed. Marla hitting it out of the park on this one.
Well, I will tell you something. When the team said to me, we want to do a little popover blouse like this, I know you're going to find this like amazing to imagine, but I get really stubborn and I dig my heels in and I'm like, no, I don't like that idea at all, right? Now, I totally forget by the time my wardrobe comes in that I didn't want to do this top. So I also want to say it's very good that my team is a lot smarter than I am, because not only do I like this top, I got this top in March. I took it with me to Europe. I wore it every day.
That's right.
That it was clean. Then I'd had to rinse it. It's 95% cotton, 5% span, which is exactly, if we do a poplin, we put nylon in it because it keeps it from wrinkling a bit. But this is cheap value in this fabrication is cotton. I've kept all the striped ones. In fact, are they even out? Oh, this one's still out here. I have kept them all. I've got the one that Carol has on, which I love, and I wore with like little navy suits and black like jackets while we were in Europe. And I brought the white one. I lived in this. It is comfortable. It is lightweight. It is beautifully made. I hope my team isn't watching, because then they'll go, well, we told you so. And I hate when that happens. But they were 100% right, and I was like 100% wrong, because it's one of my favorite pieces. I do these half tucks. They're not for everyone. My mom often says, figure it out, Marla, in or out. And
No,
I'm like,
they
well,
look
I
great.
can't figure.
In fact,
Right?
I wanted to ask you, I will say 95 cotton, 5% span, which is perfection, like you mentioned. But I want to ask you, will you do us a favor and show us how you do your half tuck? Because it's,
okay,
so you came on and it looked great, but I need to know how it happened. Yes.
So I have to tell you, it actually took me a while to learn this, and I feel so stupid. Today, this is my stupid hour, like just memories of ridiculous things about me. But here's the thing. I used to do it, and my kids would go, no, you can't do that. It's awful. So I just literally stick in like the front part, and then I let it kind of drop down, and then I zhuzh a little, and then I kind of just get it where I want it to be. So why do I do that? Because I do have a little tummy here. I do. That's a little teeny pooch. I have a poochette. And I don't do enough sit-ups to get rid of it.
You look
and
fantastic. I know every one of your fans agrees, but you
I
look,
love
you're
you
looking
for that.
very
But
svelte.
listen, I don't care how beautiful you are, how slim you are, how tall you are, how short you are, how curvy you are. Every one of us is slightly insane and has a thing that bugs us. And my thing is that poochette situation. But a half tuck lets me have a shape, because my waist, which is about 37 and a half inches, my hips aren't far behind, much bigger than that, so I don't have much of a shape. And I have learned that the half tuck gives me a shape without accentuating my waist, because when I wear a belt at the waist, it's just sort of like a rectangle with a belt on it. It just doesn't really work.
It looks so
So for
great.
me, the half tuck is the best. I do it with almost everything, and it's not me being half in and half out of indecision. It has become a choice, and I do it with almost everything I have.
It looks great. As soon as you came up, I was like, ooh, wow, that's a whole moment. It looks great with the white, and white is now, the full white that you're wearing, Marla, is our most popular. So you're doing, it's the Danya effect, as I called it. When she wears it, everyone buys it. So you're nailing it. It looks fantastic. This is the white. You could buy 4 of these, and it would be a smart choice. That's just where it's at. It is the perfected.
I agree with you.
Really?
And you know what else? You're going to wear that top
Yes.
all season, every
Yes.
season. This is a piece that's all season, every season. I love that it's just cut to here. I don't worry about buttons pulling or gaping or whatever. I throw it on. I want to do, in fact, guys, write to us at info@marlawynne.com. I love this so much. I was thinking that next year I would make a maxi shirt dress out of this for the spring and summer, because as I just flip the cuffs up and I go all the way to above the elbow. I wear it right below the elbow. I can obviously bring it down and have it full length. So it's a must-have, and I am telling you, one of my favorite pieces, not by intent, but because my team was right and I was wrong.
And the price is spectacular today, $16 and change to get home, our most popular item of the hour, and we just have a couple dozen left in all of the different colors. So that one is moving very quickly, and the white is super popular. If you're interested, make sure you check that item 897443 for the $16 and change flex pay on that white button down that Marla was just rocking, like the supermodel she is. But let's add the pant. Okay, we have 3 colors with this pant, the matte jersey pant. Great reviews on this, 700 left total to go around in 3 colors. So let me show them to you quickly because I think these are going to fly. This one is what we are calling prairie sand. Okay. Your body will stop before the pant stops. Your flexibility ends before the pants stretch ends. It is limitless. It is smoothing. It is gives you that smoothing effect that you want with your shapewear, but the comfort of loungewear, the stretch you expect with your swimwear. It's why it is so well reviewed and so beautiful. This is that prairie sand. But of course, the construction that you have come to expect and love from Marla. Love these, getting them home for under 20 bucks. I think you choose your 2 colors that bring you the most joy. Don't overthink it, you're going to love them. This one is called the chambray. I think it's called deep chambray, dark chambray, excuse me. It has a bit of that gray tone, as you can kind of see a little sneak peek here. It matches that same jersey matte of the dress coming up. This is the dark chambray, but so many of you are going to love the black. And I think the ones who know, the ones who know that every bit of Marla is that step above, and now is their chance to get that jersey matte in the pant. Just from watching when Callie did these as well, they're buying both. They're getting the black and they're getting the prairie sand. So if you love either of these 2 colors, I would definitely move fast on these. Sizes are extra, extra small, 2, 3X, and they are machine washable. And of course, side seam pockets, because it's Marla. Look at that, it looks like a beautiful dress pant. Where can't you wear that pant? It's fantastic, so versatile.
Proof is in the wearing. So I've paired it with a sequin jacket in that same chambray. And I am all dressed up. You're going on a cruise, you're going out to dinner. I've just thrown it over the matte jersey tank, the matte jersey pant. And by the way, look at how beautiful these 2 colors go together. So when you say it can be a dress pant, I could put this on with the matching pant, and I've got a great dress-up look. I've got it on in the chambray. There are so many ways to wear this. So let's just, think about a pant that really does let me dress it up and dress it down. This is my mom's favorite fabrication of mine. She has been making me crazy to repeat these pants for quite some time. The inseam is long on these for her. She would have to shorten them. What is the inseam on these?
31 inches.
It's 31.
Yep.
So it's 93 poly, 7% span. What does that mean? First of all, poly isn't what you think of from years ago. It's really evolved into a performance fabric. I do wear it. I do wear it in the summer, and I wear it comfortably. So I'm just just saying. But this pant is a super easy one to hem. If you're one of my tall girls, depending on whether you're all legs or all bodice, they're going to work for you. They're looking great on both Jamie and Carol. And so it's a 31-inch seam on me. I get a little break at the top of my shoes, which I personally love, so I will not shorten them. I'm 5'7.25". For me to get these to my mom, I am going to shorten them. But it's worth it because this is her favorite pant fabric that we make. So there you go.
I love that
What would I do
color.
without my mom, my inspiration, and the person that I always talk about? I'm so glad I get to be this age and still have a mom, right?
Oh,
Who, by
it's a
the way, is so, she's still driving. She's still doing everything. She lives
Really?
alone. She's amazing. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness. Yeah, my mother is
She's great.
definitely my best friend as well. I know she's watching right now. Hi, Mom. Hi. I know that you, how lucky I am to have you as well. You're definitely coming from a long line, I know, Marla, of people who value not just the quality, but also just the overall essence that you can create with your fashion. I know you've talked a lot about that inspiration before. And so many times we think that we have to kind of sacrifice where the comfort will come, or if something's going to be constricting, or, you know, be digging in here or there. This is as comfortable as your favorite lounge pants and then some, probably more comfortable than your pajamas, truly. And
They feel
yet,
like pajamas, to be
yeah,
honest. They're as
more
comfy as
comfortable than my
pajamas.
pajamas.
And by the way, you can go from a very casual look with the little striped tee that you see, Carolyn. I just threw on another cute little jacket that we have, a very different line. By the way, I think somewhere I also have a chiffon jacket. Yes, I do, in this color. Look at this, that would go with these pants. Oh, in fact, I'm going to do that. This is how easy with this brand it is to swap outfits out. So when you are indecisive, it goes really quick. Get the column on. The little, okay, all right, now, hello.
Wow.
How about that?
Wow, so cool.
And we haven't even gotten to the matching top, which I think we're gonna do soon.
She means business.
Yeah,
This gal
here we
means
go.
business. I mean, it's just wonderful. It's creative, it's stylish, and they're functional. They're all functional wear that are gonna be beautiful photographed and feel beautiful on, and anywhere that you go, just as Marla ate her way through Europe. I could not, I'm sorry, I cracked up when you said you have a family of slugs. This is the best phraseology. So if you too are a family of slugs, you're going to love the stretch. All right, let's talk about Clinique. This is our Clinique month here at HSN. You're going to have free shipping and great deals on all of our Clinique. You just can find it by searching Clinique on hsn.com or on the app. And by the way, we have deals on bundles and sets that you really can't find anywhere else. So now is definitely the time to check it out if you haven't yet. We're going to take a little bit of a break, and when we come back, we have the matte dress here in these same lovely colors. We'll be right back.
Hey there. Let's chat about getting some of the best deals on the things you love. Because when you're an HSN card VIP, the perks are all yours. And who doesn't love extra perks? Like 12 to 18-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on items that you love all day, every day. And HSN card VIPs enjoy extra perks. Oh, if you apply today and if approved, you can get $15 off your order. So, are you ready to jump in? Give them a ring or visit hsn.com.
Ready to creatively cut loose? Stock up on oh-so-crafty essentials during National Scrapbooking Month. Indulge in next-level sewing machines, paper-perfect supplies, genius gadgets, and tools to bring your ideas to life. Plus demos, how-tos, and pro tips to fuel your next masterpiece. Fire up your imagination during our So Crafty event, Tuesday, May 13th on HSN and at hsn.com.
So looking great in that dress. And one of the things that I did for this particular piece is we took a piece that's much like my jewelry, and we had a really beautiful, we had to make a mold for this piece. Those of you who like my jewelry, it's got that same burnished finish on it that I use, sort of a patina on everything of mine. I love that we have a little collar like this. I love that there's a sweep on it, but most of all, I love that you have some options about how much you want to bring this in or not. And I think that's important for those of you who love a dress. It's completely adjustable for you.
What do you mean it's adjustable?
Yeah, you can move the little thing and make it tighter or less tight right at the waist.
Oh, interesting.
Right? So that gives you
Yes.
options. Actually, I really wonder about something. While you talk, I'm going to play because I have another idea about this too.
Okay, I'm looking forward to the
I
creativity.
just want to see if it works. Yeah, well, we'll
seeing
see.
on
You know,
Danya
I
right-
make things up.
Well, I tied it in back. We were just showing a different way to wear
That's what I wanted to check. I
Oh.
wanted to check if you could do it in back. That's exactly what I was going to do. So you can.
I just did it, girl. Great minds. So yes, you can absolutely. It totally has enough stretch and enough wear to tie in back. I'm gonna even this one out here a little bit. There you go. So I love that you can almost have it like a belted dress. I do think it makes it a little bit more of a, it elevates it a little bit and gives you that wonderful shape. There's a viral trend on TikTok. Have you guys ever seen the apron trend? Where they put on the apron and then they cinch it at one moment and suddenly you get that wonderful hourglass. That happened with this dress when I went to tie it behind my back. It was like it gave an hourglass shape immediately without me really having it. I was very impressed. Love, can't recommend enough. This is the prairie sand color that you're seeing right now on Carol. She's wearing it in the small. And then of course you see the color that I'm wearing, that dark chambray. And I know the black is always very popular. This is your black, extra, extra small 2, 3X. And we've taken $30 off of the dress. So that's bringing it down to a 23 and change flex pay. Ooh, and you even have the tanks to match it. I love this fabrication because what it does is it smooths. It absolutely smooths. I defy you to try to wrinkle this. It's just impossible. You cannot do it. And everything about it just lays and flows and breathes beautifully, but you're always going to feel like you had just taken it straight out of being steamed and pressed all throughout the day.
It never needs steaming. If you press it, you'll probably kill it. So don't do that. And while we've been on the air, I don't know how many different jackets I've had on with the little top and pant. The same thing goes with the dress, right? If you want a little sleeve, please, kind of a piece, you're going to wear this over it, which is a piece that we have. If you want to dress up the dress, you can go here with it. Or if you have any of our little chiffon pieces, you can wear that over the dress as well. We have a little thing that I think we call sleeves, please. It's a little chiffon top that will also go over it. We have so many different options because we want to offer you solutions, right? First, I want to do something that makes you feel great. So what makes you feel great? Well, to me, there is no luxury without a comfortable fit. To me, the ultimate in luxury is that it fits and is comfy, right? I don't have to suck it in. I don't have to feel anxious. This is the kind of dress that you can loosen that up. If you need a little more space across the tummy, you can cinch it in. And it really gives you you can see it from the bust to the waist, and then releasing below the waist. It gives you a lovely silhouette. The simplest in a little black dress, right?
Yes.
I know that everybody feels they have to have a little black dress. And this is one that you can travel with everywhere. And again, if you're wearing a little sandal, you can dress it down. You can wear a heel and dress it up. Carol's got this most gorgeous hair and she has a hat on. Carol, it's a criminal when you have as much hair as you do. It's just criminal. Like, that hair is not ever meant to be covered. Now, however, yes, but you've got the most amazing hair. Both of the girls look absolutely beautiful. And in fact, the little top that you see Carol wearing over that, we're going to talk about, I believe, in this hour. That goes perfectly with the one that Danya's wearing. You two should switch. You can see that's a great little cover-up. And Carol also has one in her color that you could wear with it as well. So you can throw so many different things on and off, because one of the things I know, summer comes, and I personally live in fear of wearing a bathing suit because I just haven't in so long. It's frightening. So many things need to be dealt with for me to do that. And the other thing is, I'm not someone who's super comfortable always with my arms exposed. But in the summer, I'm also somebody who would rather be comfy. So I love this dress, and I love the fact that we have so many fantastic options for you. If you go to hsn.com, shop your color, and you're going to find within our collection all sorts of pieces in chiffon, in some knits, and some wovens that you'll be able to wear with this dress. So if you're happy to go sleeveless, you're done. It's one and done. If you're like me and you want a little something, something to go over it, we have that for you too.
And I love the brushed nickel hardware here that always goes back to your beautiful jewelry, because it is that elevated, but without being the shiny, shiny. You know, it really elevates the tonal here that you're gonna have matching back with all of your Marla, you know, all of your Marla jewelry that always has just that little bit of that brushed hardware tone. There is that stunning deep chambray, the dark chambray that I'm wearing, and then we have the black, which is our most popular right now. And it's just very simple. You have that stand collar and the V-neck, which is flatter and flatter. You know, it flatters the neck and it flatters the decolletage.
Now, if for any reason you felt like you wanted to remove that little silver piece, if you look very carefully, it's secured on in a way that does allow you to remove it, and you could just tie it in the front or tie it in the back. I do love the brushed silver. It's a signature of our jewelry, so it's there for you. And I'm going to just slip on the little cardigan because I want you to see that too.
Yes.
I think I'm going to slip it on. Yep, I am right now. So I think I've had 6 tops on. I literally think we've been on air, I don't know what, like 15 minutes maybe, and I have had, oh no, more. My time flies. But I can throw on that top piece as well, and now I have a great head-to-toe look. So if you're thinking of traveling this summer or this year, pick your palette, and I'm telling you, mix and match is the way to go.
I love that prairie sand too. It's really unexpected. It's beautiful for summer and fall, which I think is great. It's gonna really carry you for like 9 months of the year. So you're seeing it right now in the small on Carol, and she is wearing it with the topper we have coming up. But first, let's do the knit tank. Because again, same 3 colors we have here, the prairie sand, the dark chambray, and the black. This is
Oopsie doopsie. It happens.
It happens.
Look at you. You can do a full squat and get right up. I'm kind of impressed.
Girl, it's and look, there's 0 grin through. Like, this dress is just going to be your best friend if you are ever wondering about, the breeziness, the see-through. Oh my gosh, look how pretty it is with all 3 pieces there. This tank you're getting home for 16 and change on Flex. Extra, extra small, 2, 3X. Jamie's wearing the 1X in the dark chambray. It's about 24 inches long, tuckable. It looks beautiful, draped out. It's just so pretty. It's such a simple way to combine 3 somewhat unexpected colors into a totally enhanced look.
So look, it's all about the column. So in this particular case, the column is the matte jersey. So let's see what I could do in 30 seconds or less with this color column, right? So when you come back to me, let's just see if I'm able to do it. I start with the column and I have a matching top. That's a casual, easy, but completed look, right? That's 1. Then I throw on this little top. I get more of, I'm going to the office, or I'm going out to lunch with the girls, or I'm meeting my mom. It's a nice day look. Now I'm gonna go to a party, right? Same little tank. I have changed nothing in my column, not even my jewelry, by the by, as obviously. So now I've gone from a head to toe look to a dressy sit at the captain's table. Is that a real thing when you go on a cruise? Like, there is a captain's table and some people get to
It is on that
there
reality show. They have the captain's dinner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's real. And by the way, if it is real, how does the captain pick who's going to be at his table? And should I be pissed off if I wasn't invited?
Does he not just come table to table and meet people?
Well, I would then. What's the
Who's driving the boat?
captain's table thing? So my point is the
So
matte
many good
jersey
questions.
tanks, the matching bottoms, right? You can cycle through. I've got just in the color that Jamie's wearing. I have a chiffon top that matches back perfectly to it. There are so many different ways, and the Granimals for grown-ups is really about what? It's about picking a color and all the things that you can do with it. All the little toppers, whether you go for the matching matte jersey, which to me completes the column and is a great basic. And then as you could see, I threw on a little floral piece. I threw on this dressy little jacket that I have on because I love it so much. I've also got for you, if you can come back over here, I'd love to share with you in this same colorway. We've got a beautiful chiffon little jacket. This is a little mesh jacket. Guys, there are so many ways when you start with the column to be able to, we really should set up a thing at some point and maybe do a little social post, how many outfits I can get in 30 seconds.
I love that idea.
If I have everything lined up. I think I could probably do a dozen. But like, okay, so here's another whole look. Completely different, more nautical, more outdoorsy. This is another great little piece we have. So many different ways to take a good column. And matte jersey is a great column because it doesn't wrinkle. Throw it in the washing machine, throw it in the dryer, throw it in a drawer, throw it in your suitcase, rinse and repeat.
And it's so cool to the hand. The hand feel on this it's wonderful. It's like you just took it out of the fridge. It's so cool on the hand. I think if you're someone who runs hot or you're always the one saying, can we turn on the fan? You're gonna be thrilled with this matte jersey fabrication. It's just made for people like me who are always telling my husband that the 6 has to be the first number on the thermostat. If it's I'm getting some looks here. I know I might have a problem. All right, let's add the third piece here. This is our jersey cardigan with that same fresh out of the fridge hand feel. It is so cool to the touch. Oh, drapes beautifully. You don't get that kind of pocket without bulk, but look how beautiful that is. I love the long length of this as well, around 30.5 inches. But you know, reminding you that Marla tailors everything to size. So we have extra, extra small, 2, 3X, and you will find that the sleeves, the back bust, the lengths, all of that are going to be adjusted with the sizes there to make sure that it's always as fit and flattered as possible, just like you're seeing on Jamie in the 1X in that dark chambray. And we do also have it available. I love this prairie sand. How cool is this? Only 120 in this prairie sand, and it's so pretty with like a leather, our last hour of those Born sandals. I just think that natural brown tone, you know, the grain leather is so pretty in this color tone. And then you have it in the black. How many black cardigans do you have? For me, the answer is 2. Why? Because you wear them absolutely all the time with absolutely everything. The only time you don't want to grab it is if it's going to overheat you a little bit, but you still wanted that coverage and you didn't want it to be a whole separate moment from your outfit, so you just went with the black one. This is how you get that black cardigan that you want to wear all the time, but it's cooler, it's softer, it has incredible stretch, it has 2 full deep pockets, and it's always going to look fabulous and never pill because it is that matte jersey, which is a poly span, 7% spandex on that, so great stretch. It's just your way to have your quintessential cardigan that's taking you into the summer, into the warmer falls, and it's always going to look wonderful paired over anything else. Let's talk pants though, because we have a really fun, I think unexpected pant here. It is a crepe knit, wide leg cropped pant in a whisper of the colors that we're already seeing. So the color you're seeing here is called Prairie Sand. You'll see on the crepe knit, it's just slightly lighter tone. They're gonna look so good together. A flat, fully encased waistband here. Love your 2 slash pockets. They're just going to give you that wonderful little shape. These are a fabulous pant. Ooh, even darting at the back. Why aren't I wearing these? Okay, excuse me as I get upset. That's the Prairie Sand. This is the color we're calling antique white. Here we have our dark chambray, and then of course we have our black. Here's the best part. You ready? If you want that perfect, really cool, almost like nod to the best eras and fashion crop length, we have 3 lengths for you on this. So it's always going to fit right where you want it to. On our petite, they will be a 23-inch inseam. So yes, our petite gals can really have that perfect crop. We also have average at a 26-inch and a 29-inch. And maybe you're like, I don't want the crop. I kind of want them to, you know, be that more full length, maybe a little bit more of your everyday palazzo. Well, get the tall. They'll be 29 inches. We love that. And they're 10% spandex. And they're machine washable. This is my pick of the show, hands down. Under 70, getting them home for 23 and change. I know you wore these in Europe, Marla. Look at the stretch, 10%.
Knit crepe. I love our, first of all, I want to show you, I'm wearing the matte jersey. So let's just look at color matching for a sec, can we? I've got the matte jersey top with the essential knit crepe pant. Look at that color match.
That's incredible.
Right?
On such a different fabrication,
Like, I like
that's
that.
incredible.
Right?
Yeah.
I know. And so then I'm able to, I'm previewing something we're showing next because I love it so much. The crop pant hits me, am I in a tall or a regular? I'm in a regular, so it is cropped for me. I will tell you, I did order some of our other pants in a tall because I wanted to see how it would hit on me. And on the talls, it goes all the way to my, breaks on the top of my foot. I do wear a crop pant in the summers. It's not for everyone, so those 3 lengths are a gift. Because all you have to do, I ordered regular, but if I go up to tall, I'm gonna have a full length pant. And if I'm a petite, I'm gonna get a really beautiful drape to it. So that's great that we have that for you. Our essential knit crepe we bring in every year. This is the first time in maybe 10 years that we've done the essential knit crepe in a wide leg, and we did it because I really love it. I had one from years ago, and I wore it and wore it and wore it and wore it, but it was from so long ago that I was a size bigger. So I said, guys, I really need those pants back. So I hope you like them because I love them. Just remember, the average is 26 inches. The petite, hello, that's a 3-inch difference. And for our talls, it's 3 inches up from the average at 29. So basically 23, 26, and 29 inches. So you really have some options here. Here's what I love about this essential knit crepe. First of all, I've told this story many times, so for those of you who know it, I'm sorry to bore you, but I tried to do this fabric because I used to buy pants from a very famous designer who has a gorgeous line, and she does wonderful work, and the pants are $168 a pop, okay? And it's so funny because one of my people in the winner's circle said, oh, I know who that is, and she wrote it out. But the fact of the matter is, why did I do it? Because every single summer, I was buying 2 or 3 of these pairs of pants. The only thing I wore all summer were these little crepe pants, and they were a little bit thinner than our standard. And so what would happen is I'd have to replace them each summer because I literally wore the same pant style every day all summer. It was just pathetic, but I wasn't in the business, and I'm lazy. So it's like, oh, those pants fit great. I'll wear them every day. I went through 2 mills to get this right. What does that mean? You cut up a pant leg of my $168 pants, and you send it over, and you go, where can I find this fabric? And the answer came, nowhere. We can't find it anywhere. We think it may have come from Germany. We can't tell. We certainly don't have it here. Oh, could you make it for me? So they make like a knit down of it. It was horrible. Did a second time. It was equally horrible. Changed mills and finally found the right place. It's a blend, 56% rayon, 34 nylon, and 10 span. So what does that mean? The rayon is super soft to the hand, and if you feel inside the pant has a smoother, softer feeling than the exterior of the pant, right?
Right.
The nylon and the span give it more stretch than you are ever going to need. I mean, seriously, right? Like, look at that.
The stretch
That is a huge amount,
unbelievable.
right?
Yes.
And here's the thing about it, Natasha. I wash these things. I hang them up to dry. I've never ironed them. Did you have to steam these or iron them?
No. Can I show you a secret?
So
while we're on
another,
this shot?
not even
Look.
steaming.
Okay.
Not
oh,
even
is it a wrinkle?
steaming.
Watch. You do this. The wrinkle disappears. It's like this could be a magic trick. You could be on stage and people would say, how'd they do that trick? They'll do it again. Okay, so look, I did this. You think, oh, it must be a wrinkle. It disappears. That is not
such a
filter.
comfy
What is
pant.
happening?
So here's the thing, right? This isn't like I did a before and after with the makeup and you wonder. You just did that, and I will tell you, I held my breath when you wrinkled it because I'm in a dark color, so it doesn't show at all. I was like, uh-oh.
You do this?
they wrinkle? And I just haven't.
No, you do this and it
Nothing.
disappears like some fairy
Nothing.
came by. I don't
and
understand.
so comfy. And if you
Yes.
haven't tried a cropped pant, I am begging you to give them a shot because a little summer wide leg crop pant. Once you try it, you'll never go back.
This is this is like, I'm telling you, you could be on stage in Vegas doing a magic show and this could be part of the show. Like you see this and then I don't understand. This is why everyone loves it. It's the stretch, it's the breathability, the slash pockets, the flat encased waistband, which means if you learn from Marla how to do that half tuck, then you're going to learn how to wear it with a pant like this. Will always look just stellar. All of these are very popular, but they are very limited. So if you do see your size and color available, I would grab them at 23 and change on your flex pay. I want to remind you, you know, these would look great, especially the black with the black and white or that full white of the cotton blend button down shirt we saw earlier. You're seeing it now draped over Danya's shoulders in the chambray cloud blue. But we have 3 other colors available for you. One of them is the solid white, which is super popular and very limited. Just extra small, excuse me, to 3X. It's a 95% cotton, 5% spandex, which is the heaven blend. I mean, it's just heaven. It's going to breathe, it's going to look beautiful, it's going to stretch. You can wear this shirt a dozen ways, and I think you would be savvy to grab a few, even if they're all in that pure white right there. There is not a better white shirt. We do have it in the white black as well, which is called Cloud Black online, and if you want that more nude tone, it is called Sand Cloud. Totally machine washable, very easy care, but it's the way to elevate and really add the sophistication that we all have grown to love with all of Marla's pieces into your wardrobe in a way that takes no thinking. You know, you just know you can pair it with anything. With the pant we just saw, you can pair it with your jeans. Of course, you can pair it with maybe a little bit of texture. If you added that white, full white top with the textured pant we have coming up, that would be killer too. So let's move into this beautiful jacquard shirt. You have 3 colors to choose from. This is called the sand and white. Your base is 100% cotton. So that means basically the top, everything that is not, you know, what you're seeing here as this additional fabric. On top of it, the beautiful floral jacquard embroidery. Your base is 100% cotton on this, and it is machine washable, which I don't understand that. $20 off, home for under $25. This is your first time seeing it, the sand and white. How do you not love this? And it's like, did you need to make the beautiful buttons just as stunning as everything else? No, but you did because it's Marla. Then we move here. This is our deep indigo. This is what you saw Marla wearing earlier. We also saw this on Danya in the deep indigo. And of course, we have our full white that is going to be called Cloud White online. Sizes extra, extra small to 3X. It's beautiful. It's 100% cotton. The knit, the embroidery on this, excuse me, is unreal. At this price, look at the whole set on Carol. I don't know, Marla, are you there right now? Because I'm getting warm. This is really, really beautiful.
I'm not supposed to say, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. If, and there's a big if there because I can't afford anything there, if I went to Bergdorf's and I saw this blouse for $200 or $300,
Yes.
I've said this since it came in, I would buy it. I would lie about what I paid for it because I'd be so embarrassed. But I would definitely get it. And I have to tell you something, I'm keeping them. I'm wearing the little matching pant. I'm going with this beautiful indigo. I've done a half tuck. You don't have to. This is what it looks like out. But I am telling you something, this is the most beautiful blouse we've ever made. I love it. It is a clipped cotton jacquard. And so it's got these little, can you go in super tight in the studio so people can really see, like, it's like fringe. It's called clipped jacquard. And it is, I don't know, it's breathtaking. It's 25 inches in length, the top. Because it's a poplin, it's not going to cling to you. It's a cotton, and it's not going to cling to you. It's not going to show off the icky bits. You can wear it in or out. I love it with the matching pants. I tried it head to toe in the same color, and I felt a little bit too casual. I felt almost like I was in a home lounge outfit. I want to find the pant that's in the beige and the white. Do we have it? It's just, here I found it.
Oh my goodness.
I want to show you. Like, it's so gorgeous. Now, the way Carol's wearing it looks fabulous because she's wearing the blouse as a jacket. But let me show you something. Look at this. And actually, Lexi, look, isn't this cool? By the way, everybody, tomorrow's going to be Lexi's last day, and I'm really mad at her and really sad because Yeah, but you know what? She got such an amazing opportunity, and I couldn't compete. So I am going to miss her. We're all going to miss her. We love you, and I'll be saying Lexi for months after you're gone, and it'll be Sydney. Look at this with the look at it with this combination, right?
beautiful.
It's so much fun. This white blouse and this clip jacquard is the most beautiful thing. And I am telling you, I would overpay for this
Yes.
and not regret it. So the price that it's at, this would be hundreds of dollars in the store. I knew when I picked it out, ladies, that it was gonna be a little pricey for a top, maybe for some of you. But when you get it home, you're gonna have an OMG moment. And you're Carol, am I right or am I right about this? I mean, it's one of the most stunning pieces I've ever made. It should be under a black label. It is so easy to dress this piece up. The navy is gorgeous. You can go very sort of nautical, wear the navy on the bottom, as I am, and the white on the top. It's feminine without being frou-frou. It's sophisticated without being over the top, and I don't know where to wear it because I would wear this with blue jeans. You see it on Jamie with our essential knit crepe. You see it on Carol head to toe. This is $1 million look. This is, I don't care where you're going, whether you're traveling, you're going to lunch, you're going out to dinner, you're going to the office, you're strolling around the city, you're in cotton. You look fabulous, you look sophisticated, you look put together. And I hadn't even tried this look until we got on air. And I think I like this even better than with the navy. Like, I love mixing this. What do you guys think, mixing it like that?
I love it. I think you could do
Right?
it either way too, with the white on the bottom and then the other one too. They would both look fantastic. If you use the white pant and the what is it called? Sand white. This is our most popular, by the way. This is incredible.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it? Good. No, listen, honestly, this came in, and the first thing I did was pick up the phone. You know, so I get these big boxes like once a month, sometimes one, sometimes two, filled with clothes, right? And I had seen the sample of this in the proto when we fit it, right? When it went to fit. And I said, I want this in every color, which I don't usually do. I don't order things in every color because I'm not going to wear them and I don't like to waste it, right? But I said, I want it in every color. And they're like, really? You don't usually do that? And I go, well, I am now. Because it was, the swatch of fabric was gorgeous. The first sample that came in was gorgeous. The head to toe look is gorgeous. It's unique. It's special. You will not find it anywhere else. This was a floral jacquard that was designed by my team. They did an extraordinary job. And this is an incredible price for a piece that deserves to be on a designer floor in a fancy schmancy store. And I, you know, ever since I've been in the industry, I have a very funny relationship to stores because I walk around and I pull pieces out and there might be an expletive that I shouldn't use on air, but I'll go, are you kidding me? I'll look at the price of something and I'll think, okay, as consumers, we don't know what goes into a garment. In this one, even if it was a couple $100, I would be going, not, are you kidding me? I'd be, do you have this in my size? That would have been my response.
I love what you said, and I'm stealing it from you. I would overpay for this. That's the response you get when you see the 100% cotton. You see, I mean, it is just as beautiful inside out. And I'm not exaggerating. The internal of this stunning embroidery, it's just wild. It really is wild. I think we got to steal. And by the way, to grab this top today would be wonderful because it's under 100. You're getting it for under 25, but it will go to 120. So that is our sale price, and it will go back up to that full price, as will the pant. Pants are in the same three. We have the sand and the white. We have the cloud white and the deep indigo available. Carol is wearing the sand and white in the small. And the beautiful pull-on, no questions on this. I do think you need to grab both. If you do them both in the same colorway, that's great. If you do white and then, you know, pair it up with something else. And before we go back, Marla, I'm having a request. We have a huge fan of yours who's watching right now, and I'm wondering if you can just give her a shout out. Her name is Lisa, and she's been watching you for years, and I just wonder if you could say hello to her.
So not only will I say hello to you, Lisa, I want you to reach out to me at info@MarlaWynne.com. I'd love to connect with you and find out why you love it, and maybe you'll have some good ideas for me. So info@MarlaWynne.com. Lisa, thank you for letting me know you're out there.
Marla listens to everyone, and that's one of the reasons why she creates these pieces. Is so many of our, requests and our thought processes, she'll bring them out. Look at this, fully lined, 100% cotton. This is a dream. This is an actual dream come true. Yes.
It is. Honestly, you've never heard me, mention the name of an expensive store because I don't think, but in this particular case, honestly, this is where I would expect to find this outfit. When my team put this together, I saw the fabric and I was like, how much is this a yard? How are we gonna even do this? We took a hit on our margins for this for you. We brought it in so you could have it because it's amazing.